And what is happening in our city right now is absolutely unbelievable. I am calling on Trump. I'm calling on J.D. Vance to retract their messages, to offer an apology to the city of Springfield, Ohio. We are already on edge, but with the comments from our government has made it worse. So I'm calling on them as the president of NAACP, as my state president, I'm speaking on his behalf as well, Mr. Tom Roberts. We need peace in our community.
What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D with the MeidasTouch Network. Hey, if you haven't yet, go on over to my YouTube page at Coach D_speaks and subscribe. Let's get that page up to 20,000 subscribers. Okay, so recently you heard Donald Trump on the debate stage saying that Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio are eating dogs, eating cats, and eating family pets. And even though there's no credible evidence of this happening, Donald Trump nor J.D. Vance has made an apology or walked back these statements. In fact, even after schools have been evacuated and bomb threats have been sent to those schools, Donald Trump dodged a question about it and angrily went back to talking points about the border.
The mayor of Springfield, Ohio, the police chief, the Republican governor of Ohio have all debunked this story about people eating pets. And now there are bomb threats at schools and kids being evacuated. Why do you still spread this false story?
The real threat is what's happening at our border. Because you have thousands of people being killed by illegal migrants coming in and also dying. You have women dying as they come up. They're coming up in large groups. We call it a caravan. I think I came up with that name, but it's really what it is. 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people. And you have large numbers of women being killed in those caravans coming up to this country. And then when they get here, they can go into the country and they end up being sex slaves and everything else. Those are your real problems, not the problem that you're talking about. Yeah, okay.
So when given the opportunity to say, you know what, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I should have looked into those allegations before saying that on a debate stage. No, instead, he says, forget those kids in Springfield, Ohio. Forget the families that I'm talking about that I think, are important to protect, but they're having their schools threatened. Forget them. I want to talk about something different. And that's way more important than what you're talking about, because he doesn't actually care about one single family in Springfield, Ohio. He cares about himself. I mean, even in that, he said, oh, those caravans. I think I made that term up. What? The guy only cares about crowd sizes and bragging about himself, and given the opportunity to just walk back a horrible statement, he does not do that. But it gets worse, because then he went to Tucson, Arizona, and he basically doubled down on threatening Haitian communities.
And illegal Haitians, and he came in, illegal Haitian migrants taking over a beautiful place. It was so beautiful. Springfield, Ohio. I was there. I campaigned there a while ago. Springfield, it was so beautiful. Now it's just, what a place. Can you imagine you have this small little community, all of a sudden you have 20,000 illegals in your community. Nobody knows where they come from. I'm angry about young American girls being raped and sodomized and murdered by savage criminal aliens.
This is so disgusting, because first of all, the Haitians who live in Springfield, Ohio, the migrants who are there, are absolutely legal. They were actually asked to come there years ago by Springfield because they needed them to rescue their economy. They had jobs, they needed people to fill those jobs, and that's why the Haitian community moved there. And here's the thing. We're literally talking about people who escaped a place that was being bombed, where their children were being killed. Things were happening to their families, so they escaped that place, came here for asylum, came here to work and make a better life for their families. And here we have the Christian Donald Trump saying, screw those people, who cares about them, and then blaming them for causing horrible things in a community, making crime go up and raping and sodomizing children. There is no evidence of this at all. And again, this is pure unfettered racism. That is all this is. This is Donald Trump telling white voters, this is what's going to happen if you allow Kamala Harris to be president of the United States. He is fear-mongering them into believing that black and brown people are going to ruin their neighborhoods. This is so horrible that it prompted the NAACP in Springfield, Ohio, to speak on it.
I'm President Williams of the NAACP. And as you can see, I'm surrounded by family of all races, of all walks of Springfield. I'm calling on our white community, our black community, our Haitian community, our Mexican community. We need to come together. We cannot embrace violence. We will not embrace hatred. We are a city of love, a city of compassion. And what is happening in our city right now is absolutely unbelievable. I am calling on Trump. I'm calling on Vance to retract their messages, to offer an apology to the city of Springfield, Ohio. We are already on edge, but with the comments from our government has made it worse. So I'm calling on them as the president of NAACP, as my state president, I'm speaking on his behalf as well, Mr. Tom Roberts. We need peace in our community. It is time to embrace each other. It is time to dispel the rumors. No, they are not stealing from Walmart. No, the reason why the cabinets are locked are not because we have Haitians here. They've been locked for years. No, they are not eating cats. And as our government said, dogs. We haven't seen one account of that. And let me assure you that if that was happening here in our city, I would have received complaints about it. Let me reassure you of that. So to my community, we are here to love each other. We are not going to tear up where we live. So I am calling for all of us in this Springfield, Ohio community. Let's come together in peace. Let's come together in love. Let's come together in harmony. This is our place of living. You have Haitians here who are engineers, business people. They are raising a family just like we are. Just because their skin is dark don't mean that they are here to destroy our city. We have got to get our minds in a whole different mindset. We are getting lots of different people within our community. So I am thankful for this gathering. What we need in this city right now is prayer. What we need in this city right now is more love. So I am calling on the entire community. Please put your arms around each other. And I'm saying there's no room here for the hatred that's coming into our city. We will not stand for it. We are not our ancestors. We are here and we are going to live here. So I'm advising everybody to the government, retract your statement. Send an apology to this city. Look what you have done. We are already on the edge. We did not need that comment. So next time you make a comment, Mr. Government, let's make sure you do your homework.
City, your town, your community, your people being overrun by negativity because of misinformation being spread by a former president and current presidential candidate here in America. Imagine that, because that is exactly what's going on in Springfield, Ohio. And Donald Trump does not care. He doesn't care at all. And here's the thing. He knows it's misinformation because, you see, everyone has camera phones and everyone has home security cameras. If a car speeds down the road, it's posted on a neighborhood app because someone's Ring camera or camera phone picked it up. Yet Donald Trump is going around saying that people in Springfield, Ohio, Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, are eating cats and kidnapping animals and eating them. Yet there is not one Ring camera video or camera phone video of a Haitian person doing any of these things, because it's not true. And again, because it is racism. And it is unbelievable that you have to have adults come out and say, what your former president, your current presidential candidate said is not true about our community. And we're asking for everyone to come together in peace and in love and pray for each other because of something a former president said. And JD Vance is no better than Donald Trump, because he tweeted something about Haitians being, dropped off, and 20,000 people dropped off in a city and causing crime to go up and just ruining the community. These are people who call themselves Christian, who call themselves people. Like, would Jesus want to just say, screw those people in those countries who are trying to escape the most horrible, brutal things happening to them and their family members? They call themselves Christians while at the same time turning their backs on people, and not just turning their backs on them, making up lies about them, spreading misinformation about them. I don't understand how this race is even close. I don't understand how people look at Donald Trump and J.D. Vance, who are absolutely lying to your face, and say, those are my guys. It really makes you wonder about the morals and character of people in the Republican Party. Period.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.